Hello and welcome to my playthrough of Skyrim's Anniversary Edition with a slight twist. The twist? The character I'm playing is actually a character from a book I wrote. As I am a self-published author, or self-published book, I need to be very proactive when it comes to promoting my story, so I apologize if this gets really annoying after a while, because this is going to be the opening for most of the videos. But I hope you understand why I'm doing it. So, this playthrough will follow a modified version of the character Kallista Aisdottir, who is one of the central characters of the book, and will stick as close to the source material as I can while playing her. This will include her more brash nature, her insistence on solving all of her problems with a well-placed fist, and her desire to live a more simple life and failing to do so. This will also include her avoiding any real magical effects outside of stuff that give her personal buffs. She is a monk, not a mage, so a lot of things are going to be out of her wheelhouse, including a fair few shouts. Though, throughout the playthrough I will talk a bit about the development of the character, why I made certain decisions for her design, and basically how she became a lovable / feared bartender of the White Oak Tavern in my story. If you're interested in the book Kali is from, there is a link to the ebook in the description as well as on the main page. I would personally appreciate it if you give the book a check out at some point in time. It will go a long way to helping support me in doing something I love, which is telling stories. So I hope you enjoy the playthrough. I hope you enjoy the look behind the character, and I will see you guys in the video. Have a nice day, and I hope you have fun. Bye-bye! Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Skyrim, The Tales of Kallista Aisdottir. Now, off screen, I did basically what I was going to say I was going to do, but instead of getting an elven bow, I got me a steel hunting bow. This is actually, same strength as an elven bow, just lighter. So I was like, easy choice. Was able to make a few elven arrows, bought these, they were for sale. I was also able to get me some jewelry, finally. My enchanting still sucks, so they're not that great, but all I did was give me a underwater breathing and extra punchies. About it. Resupplied my healing potions. Man, that's honestly about it. Stored away a bunch of shit I don't need anymore. Yeah. And we are good to go. So, let's go. I'm currently up here. So yeah. This, by the way, is from the Legacy of the Beast. It gave me the ability to summon... Concentration or is that power? Undine. 50%. Oh, that's cool. That's for quite a while. So yeah. Now, I don't know where the steel hunting bow came from, because it's not in the base game. It uses a model from one of the Creation Club contents. But I don't know if that's from... the steel bow is from the Creation, or if it's something different. Either way, it's good. Come on. Oh, I did enchant my gloves, I believe. No, I didn't. I was going to put in some unarmed enchantment for it, but decided against it. I'm going to wait until I get a circlet for that. Bring it. You ran at me, so I punched you. Come on. Come on. Where you at? Where you at? Why are you running? Did I start this fight? Did I come to your house and piss in your Cheerios? No. That's what I thought. I saw something over here too. Alright, well, let's go talk to, Mercer. Bloody hell. Oh, yeah! This is, or was, the Camp Carlisle was on. Take that. I'll take that. At least I'm assuming. That or he just killed a horse.
Good. You're finally here. I've scouted the ruins and I'm certain Carlisle is still inside. No, I found her horse. Don't worry, I've taken care of it. She won't be using it to escape. Let's get moving. I want to catch her inside while she's distracted. Take the lead. Just make certain you keep your eyes open. Carlisle is as sharp as a blade. The last thing I need is you blundering into a trap and warning her that we're here.
Well, fuck you.
Let's get going. I want her head on my mantle.
Technically, if I wanted to, I could take Mercer with me. He is, immortal at this point in the story because he's required to finish the story. So you can literally take him on any mission you want to.
They say that these ancient Nordic burial mounds are sometimes impenetrable. This one doesn't look too difficult. Quite simple, really. I don't know what the fuss is about these locks. All it takes is a bit of know-how and a lot of skill. That should do it.
Open up. There we go. I like that effect. What does kind of suck is you never see a locked burial door like that again.
Stench in here. This place smells.
The only time you see any more locked doors inside these places are what you calls it? The Dragonclaw doors. There we go. Garbage.
Pull the chain over there and watch out for the spikes. Looks like Carlisle reset all of the traps.
That's actually killed me before.
What was that?
Let's go.
Who's there?
Some archery points. Dang, you fast boy. Like this. I'll fuck you too. There we go. I'll take that. Oh shit!
Out of my way!
What is that? It's like it's on crack. Or skooma.
It wasn't a fight, it was an execution. You're insolent. Insulting.
I love doing this.
You can't hide from me. I'll spit on your corpse.
Yeah, sure you will, buddy. Oh, geez, hi.
Two more of them ahead.
There, we're good. No, we're not. I woke up the room over here. There we go.
How's just
Oh,
near? Hardly.
back up, back up.
That will be my triumph.
I did find a few more enchantments while I was dicking around too.
Quick to wake the Draugr, I bet.
You good? You good? You good? Back. Dick. Forehead. Go! Does it make Kelly kind of more of a badass than like Mercer because she's just running around punching zombies to death? There we go.
I'll spit on your corpse.
Fucking skeever. Right in the face. I love catching them as they come running at me. It's funny as hell. Especially when they're, especially if they're in mid-jump. Alright, let's grab that first and that. Oh boy! So, there is a possible bug. With this boat. If we're not careful, there's a chance we won't be able to turn in any more future larceny targets. So I'm gonna save this here in case there is a glitch where I need to do it again. But I think we should be fine. Keyword should. Alright, be good. Goddamn. I'm still not used to my bows doing shit. So I know what next two factions are going to be. There we go. I've figured out what I'm going to do with that. I'm going to take this with me because it's going to be useful later. And one of them, interestingly enough, is one I've never done in the way I'm going to do it. Fuck. By this I mean one of them is going to be the Dawnguard DLC. I've done the Dawnguard DLC before, obviously. I've done it on both sides, but I've only ever done it properly one way. I'm going to do it the other way this time. Actually, pay attention. I'm trying to be vague. I should have brought more potions. And depending on this, sorry, I'm going to do another Creation Club content. Very short, very easy to do. But it has a piece of armor in it that is kind of key to my build. Ow, ow, ow. Whew.
We're on the right track. She's been through here.
Howdy. Did a lot of damage. I have a lot of healing potions back at Golden Hill. Don't want the hallway looking like this.
Door up ahead. It's perfect for hiding in ambush.
Oh, Scourge Lord. Oh, that's gonna suck. Oh boy. Keep him stun locked as best we can. Oh, that hurts. At least not Deathborn. There we go. Whew. I think I need that. Oh hey! Second level disarm. Nice. Let's wait an hour here. Quick save. Fuck, he woke up. I'll just bitch Draugr. Ice in chitin? Yeah, chitin. Cool. Speaking of which, I did finally install a mod that we may actually see here. It adds in a resource material called Stalgrim. Normally, it is a material you'll only ever find in Solstheim, the Dragonborn DLC. This adds in deposits of it here in the mainland.
Ah, it's one of the infamous Nordic puzzle doors. How quaint. Without the matching claw, they're normally impossible to open. Since I'm certain Carlia already did away with it, we're on our own. Fortunately, these doors have a weakness if you know how to exploit it. Quite simple, really. Carlia's close, I'm certain of it. Now let's get moving.
Alright. But yeah, it adds in Stalgrim deposits into most Nordic ruins, as well as a few locations on the open map. It also makes the ancient Nordic pickaxe, which is required to get Stalgrim, a craftable item. So I'm working on getting that later. But
honestly think your arrow will reach me before my blade finds your heart?
Give me a reason to try.
You're a clever girl, Carlia. Buying Golden Glow Estate and funding Haunting Brew Meadery was inspired.
To ensure an enemy's defeat, you must first undermine his allies. It was the first lesson Gallus taught us.
You always were a quick study.
Not quick enough. Otherwise Gallus would still be alive.
Gallus had his wealth and he had you. All he had to do was look the other way.
Did you forget the oath we took as nightingales? Did you expect him to simply ignore your methods?
Enough of this mindless banter. Come, Carlia. It's time for you and Gallus to become reunited.
I'm no fool, Mercer. Crossing blades with you would be a death sentence, but I can promise the next time we meet, it will be your undoing.
How interesting. It appears Gallus's history has repeated itself. Carlia has provided me the means to be rid of you, and this ancient tomb becomes your final resting place. But you know what intrigues me the most? The fact that this was all possible because of you. Farewell. I'll be certain to give Brynjolf your regards.
it's supposed to be a big reveal that Mercer betrays us, but it was kind of undermined with him crouching the entire time, like he just soiled himself.
Easy. Easy. Don't get up so quickly. How are you feeling? No, I saved your life. My arrow was tipped with a unique paralytic poison. It slowed your heart and kept you from bleeding out. Had I intended to kill you, we wouldn't be having this conversation. My original intention was to use that arrow on Mercer, but I never had a clear shot. I made a split-second decision to get you out of the way, and it prevented your death. I promise you, the thought crossed my mind. The poison on that arrow took me a year to perfect. I only had enough for a single shot. All I had hoped was to capture Mercer alive. Mercer must be brought before the guild to answer for what he's done. He needs to pay for Gallus's murder. My purpose in using Snowveil Sanctum to ambush Mercer wasn't simply for irony's sake. Before both of you arrived, I recovered a journal from Gallus's remains. I suspect the information we need is written inside. I wish I knew. The journal is written in some sort of language I've never seen before. Enther. Gallus's friend at the College of Winterhold. Of course. It's the only outsider Gallus trusted with the knowledge of his Nightingale identity. There were 3 of us. Myself, Gallus, and Mercer. We were an anonymous splinter of the Thieves Guild in Riften. Perhaps I'll tell you more about it later. Right now, you need to head for Winterhold with the journal and get the translation. Here, take these as well. They may prove useful for your journey.
So as a fun side note, Karlia is kind of unique in, not kind of unique, she's very unique in her, ancestry. She is a Dark Elf. All Dark Elves have the, ashen gray skin and red eyes. This is a sign of a curse put upon them by the goddess Azura, I believe. The Daedric Prince Azura.
We've got warm food, warm drinks, and warm...
So it doesn't matter genealogically speaking, if you are a Dark Elf, you have these features, period. She is one of the only, if not one of very few Dark Elves that have a different eye color. Hers are purple.
Beds.
So we are doing a content, this one, Caught in a Web. This will give me
Can't just throw the
a
big
unique
log
weapon
on the fire.
and armor.
When I'm cutting wood, I pretend there's an Imperial soldier's head.
There is also a pet here we can get too. That's kind of cool. There is a Creation Club content. I'm going to mention real quickly because it's kind of cool. I found it recently while I was installing the Skyrim mod. But basically, what this mod does is there is a Creation Club content called Pets of Skyrim. It allows you to get a skeever, a fox, a goat, a spider, and I think that's it. There's maybe one more. Skeever, fox, goat, spider. I think that's it. As a follower companion pet. Really cool. This mod turns them all into other Creation Club entities. The spider that we're going to get is actually in this cave we're heading to. And it turns the spider into the creature we need to find at the end of this cave. It's highly disturbing. while we're out here, I may also stop somewhere. Just because there's something useful we can grab. Kragavar Cave. Alright, so I'll give you guys a warning. If you have arachnophobia, look away for a little bit. I mean it, look away. This cave is... Ugh. I have a friend with arachnophobia who had me do this cave. For him. There we go. Through here is the pet spider. I might get the mod, so I'm gonna save off on getting it in a little bit. Whew. No, I'm gonna get the mod, yeah. I have a few ideas about what I can do with it. One of the main reasons why I'm not getting it now is because it will spoil some of the other Creation Club stuff we're going to be doing later on down the road. Because some of them are kind of bosses as well. Bosses. Like this one. Alright, let's do this. Last chance to warn you about arachnophobia. There it is. Ugh. It turns it into this. Normally the spiders are the size of the regular frostbite. But it literally becomes this giant monstrosity. There we go.
Such an abrupt end to our game.
There we go. It looks cool though. Disturbing as fuck, but cool. Grinyoff always been beyond stubborn. On top of that, he lacks patience. When a man like him fails to open a jar, he smashes the jar, or smashes the glass rather than get a cloth for better grip. In Grinyoff's mind, using a cloth is a weakness. In my mind, it's far better not to have your food covered in broken glass. It's a shame because I think he has a talent to be a good swordsman, but his foolish pride won't allow him to admit it. And we get the Ice Blade of the Monarch, which is a unique, slender long blade. 30 points of frost damage to health and stamina. And Grinolf. Horus thinks things I can't punch through. There's things I can't punch through, but I've punched through walls and I've punched through men. I don't care how thick your armor is, my knuckles are thicker. And they're hard and calloused and as ugly as a Dremora, but they get the job done no matter what. Once about a warrior who claimed to have the most impenetrable armor ever known to man. But when we fought, I punched him so hard the shockwaves rearranged every bone in his body to the point his toes were coming out of his ears. So even if the armor doesn't give, the man's inside is as soft as jelly. A spider can't be much different. It's got hard parts, and it's got soft parts. When I ball my fist and put all my weight on my back foot, there's nothing anyone can do. So yeah, percentage damage buff to unarmed and melee weapons. And honestly, she looks really cool with this set. Yeah. This is pretty much also going to be the armor we wear for the rest of the game, as far as I can think of. I'm going to keep the light chest and boots with the heavy gauntlets. These gauntlets aren't going to be replaced, basically. Although I may get a mod installed to allow me to temper them so I can increase their defense. Crazy Club contents can't be tempered, unfortunately. For whatever reason. Alright, we want to head over here. Alright. There is a dwarven ruin over here I want to stop by real quick. Bam. Bam. That's right. Oop. Let's tag this. For those doing the fishing mod, by the way, which I'm not going to be showing on screen again, this is where you can catch goldfish. Literally just by swimming around. You'll need 3 of them, I believe. 1 for a quest and 2 for another quest. There we go. I think this is what I'm looking for. Yep. Save. This is for DLC. Let's see with the dam. Actually, while we're here, I once found a amulet of disease immunity in one of those boxes, and that was base game Skyrim. Disease, poison, water breathing, and muffle are some of the rarest enchantments you can find in the game. So the fact that I found that water breathing one early on, oh. Tag this place for the future. There we go. Quick save. I should be able to do this.
My job is
Need
to...
something?
I'm good. Yeah, I should be good.
I'm sorry, could you just...
I don't really know anyone at the college. I guess everyone just assumes I do because I'm a
inside out
doctor.
and
The
then
mages
exploded.
don't let us go into college.
What did you do?
They said it's not
It was
safe.
a minor
Just
misconduct.
walk past everyone talking. Right. I gotta talk to the guy first.
Can I help you with anything else? Carlia? Then she's finally found it. Do you have Gallus's journal? No problem. Let me see it. Ah, this is just like Gallus. A dear friend, but always too clever for his own good. He's written all of the text in the Falmer language. No. However, I know someone who might. The court wizard of Markarth, Calselmo, may have the materials you need to get this journal translated. A word of warning, Calselmo is a fierce guardian of his research. Getting the information won't be easy.
Alright.
Calselmo is
So,
stubborn as a
the
mule.
Falmer actually are really interesting.
Can I help?
Basically, I'm gonna go this based off of memory. The Falmer were originally known as Snow Elves. They are the original inhabitants of Skyrim. One day,
I'm going to find whoever did this.
fuck. One day, Nords came to Skyrim from the north, the northern continent of Admora. And when they did, they lived relatively peacefully with Snow Elves.
I'm not hiding anything.
Until one day,
for a reason.
known as the Night of Tears, the Snow Elves attacked the Nord capital of Sarthal. This resulted in a war between the two races. The Snow Elves were being beaten back and back by a Nordic king named Isgramor, who had a axe named Wulthrad that would just clean through a bunch of cleanly cut through elves like hot knife through butter, basically. So to escape, they went to the Snow Elves went to their near not cousins but neighbors, the dwarves, and asked for safe haven. The dwarves went, yeah, sure. You have to eat this mushroom though. The dwarves, the Snow Elves are like, okay, and they started eating the mushrooms. The mushrooms made the Snow Elves blind and deformed them, while the Dwemer were basically just doing something about it. We don't really know. This was sort of a I don't know how to word it. Basically, the Snow Elves knew this was poisoning them, making them go blind, but they couldn't say no because they were being slaughtered, and the only safe place was with the dwarves. So they kept eating him, getting more and more blind, more and more monstrous, until eventually one day the dwarves disappeared. But by then, the damage was already done. The Snow Elves were mutated beyond recognition. They are blind. So they just live in the ancient dwarven ruins now. And they became known as Falmer because of it. Which is, I believe, a reference to the words Fall, F-A-L-L, and Mer, which is the name of the elven race. So they are the fallen elven race. The Falmer. That is my favorite Creature Club content in the entire game, and I'm not even joking. There actually is
Look, I'm very busy, so
something.
this better be important.
I think it's around here somewhere. There is a plaque that you can read somewhere in this area that was written by the Dwemer.
What are you doing here? The excavation site is closed. I don't need any more workers or guards. Zel? The ruins underneath Markarth? The wealth of artifacts that I've based 2 human lifetimes of research on? You idiot! Do you even know who I am? The most recognized scholar on the Dwemer in all of Tamriel. And you people keep bothering me. I'm sorry, I got too excited. I'm in the middle of some very stressful work, and I shouldn't have yelled. How can I help you? Then you were well informed. I am at this very moment on the cusp of completing my magnum opus on the subject. I'm calling it Calselmo's Guide to the Falmer Tongue. It will revolutionize the way we understand those ancient beings. Preposterous! That research represents years of personal toil in some of the most dangerous Dwemer ruins in Skyrim. You must be mad to think I'd allow anyone to see it before it's completed. While I appreciate the sentiment, I still have to decline. Being an admirer I'm sure you can appreciate the need to keep my research a secret. I'm not certain how many scholars you're accustomed to dealing with, but I can assure you that personal wealth is our lowest priority. Very well. Perhaps when my research is complete, I'll feel more comfortable discussing my findings with you. This better be important. Persistent, aren't you? Oh, very well. Who am I to stand in the way of curiosity? I'll let you in if you agree to something for me. There's a giant spider in the Chuanzel. My workers call her Nimi, the poisoned one. If you deal with Nimi, I'll let you into both the excavation site and my Dwemer museum. What do you say? Enthusiasm. Good. Here's the key to the dig site. Take a look.
We'll deal with that in a bit. First things first. There it is. Don't have what I wanted. By the way, grab Mage Light. I'm going to teach you guys at some point in time a way to power level in this game, which I may do a little bit of. I need that. That could be useful.
Try not to disturb
Hey, buddy.
me in the future. I'm in the midst of
Come with me.
groundbreaking research.
So this is the Dwarven Mud Crab. Golden Hills. It is unironically my favorite mod in the game. Creation Club content in the game. Unironically. A lot of people, when it first came out, detested the thing.
Forming
Because it was viewed as pointless.
in the old fort.
At that point in time, I was doing a personal playthrough of the game with a mod that made survival mode, basically. And that motherfucker was so useful. I would load him up with food and other necessities for emergencies back at my house. And then when I'm out in a ruin and I need, food or something, because I've been down here for like days trying to find shit, I would just summon him, get the food, tell him to go back home. It is a really good mod that everyone hates, and I love the fucking thing. I call him Mr. Scuttles. Ah. Come on, Nimmy. Oh boy! Yep. Alright. There is more we can do, but if we accept that mission, or if we do that, we will need to finish a lot more of this quest to gain access to the museum, so I'm gonna say fuck that noise. If I do this right, I won't need to worry. So I'm running through my mind on how many stuff I have.
This better be important.
Oh.
This better be important. You have my gratitude. That spider had been interfering with my excavations for months. As promised, is the key to the Dwemer Museum. Mind the displays. Some of them are quite fragile.
No problem.
What? Oh, good.
So, for whatever reason, no clue why, the mods for pets is glitched.
You're here to see the yard.
It may be
Understand? Old Dwarven city
due
underneath
to some reason. Some of the mods I've installed.
Our car's a different
It's
place
really annoying.
now. The business here. Do business with the
Damn right.
Thieves Guild.
It's really annoying. They can't go to most of my houses, especially the ones from Creation Club. What's that? Boop. Creation Club mod. Alright, victory save. Yeah, it's really annoying. I can't just have him wait for me there. I can. All I have to do is go to Golden Glow and summon him and tell him to wait or stay there. There we go. Yep. Good thing I saved. I had a feeling it was coming up. Hence why I quick save so often. There we are. It happens when you've been playing the game for an extended period of time sometimes. Quick save again.
As you say, sir.
Don't need to worry about any of that. We'll switch back to light armor for now. That way I don't. That way I have even more stealth. You're aggro instantly if you see me. You're gonna be aggro because you're a guard. Okay. You saw nothing.
Must be my imagination.
That was actually super fucking close. My heart's pounding. This is a stupid way of doing it, by the way. I should have gone to the path to the right. Look! Whoo! Okay! Do I have any buffs and sneak I can do? No! Fuck me! Alright. Controller. Step. Master. Gen, no. I'm gonna increase my damage with a bow. Oop. There we go. Are we good?
What do you think this is?
Another trap, most likely. Too dangerous. 3 of the guards died when the lower hall flooded with steam.
You guys go and do your thing. Okay. This is why I brought that heavy fucking hammer. This is poison gas. This is a pressure plate. Not heavy enough? Fuck me. That's heavy enough. I don't have anything I can drop that's super heavy, do I? I don't. Maybe this. This is no. God damn it. But this would work, I know it would. Can't even. Alright. This is gonna be stupid. But it's honestly the safest way of getting through here. Okay, we're good. Good. I need to get over there, which is what this is the thing that sucks. Stay quiet, stay quiet, stay quiet. Okay, we're good. Save. As far as I can time this now. Alright, get in the position. Scared him off, but killed his guard. then we can steal the little man configuration. Don't move. Just don't move. You see nothing. That was actually hilarious. Alright, no longer need this equipped. Not really, anyway. Actually, I'm gonna keep it on for a little bit. Okay. Alright, so we need a piece of charcoal and a roll of paper. Nice. I think someone's actually translated all this too.
Accidents like this don't just happen. Someone is trying to sabotage my uncle's research.
Alright. If there is a thief, he won't leave this tower alive. But shouldn't we inform Master Calcelmo?
I'll deal with my uncle. Just go. Scour this place from top to bottom.
Have fun with that. I've done that so many times. Alright, so now we wait for the law to calm down there. Good. Huh. Whew. Fuck. We book it. Oh fuck. This is the wrong way. The mod reset locations. Don't know why they're aggressive to me. I don't have my mask on. No. No one saw me. Oh well. Not reloading. Get the fuck out of here. I may have a bounty to pay off when I get back. I'll deal with that off screen. Alright.
Welcome. Let me know if you want it. I think I got a clean mug around here somewhere.
Just say the word if you need a drink or something to eat.
Alright. Open door. Hey.
Was there something else? I suppose it would be inappropriate of me to ask how you obtained this, so I simply won't. A rubbing, eh? Odd. I expected notes. I understand. Now, let me take a good look at this. Over here, please. This is intriguing, but highly disturbing. It appears that Gallus had suspicions about Mercer Frey's allegiance to the Guild for months. Gallus had begun to uncover what he calls an unduly lavish lifestyle replete with spending vast amounts of gold on personal pleasures.
Does the journal say where this wealth came from?
Yes, Gallus seems certain that Mercer had been removing funds from the Guild's treasury without anyone's knowledge.
Anything else, Enther? Anything about the Nightingales?
Yes, here it is. The last few pages seem to describe the failure of the Nightingales, although it doesn't go into great detail. Gallus also repeatedly mentions his strong belief that Mercer desecrated something known as the Twilight Sepulchre.
shadows preserve us. So it's true.
I'm not familiar with the Twilight Sepulchre. What is it? What's Mercer Frey done?
I'm sorry, Anther. I can't say. All that matters is we deliver your translation to the Guild immediately. Farewell, Anther. Words can't express.
It's all right, Carlia. You don't have to say a word. Listen, all I want is the truth to be revealed to the Guild. They respected Carlia, and she deserves better. Do whatever you can, and I'd consider it a personal favor. If you ever manage to gain entry to the college, and you find trying to rid yourself of stolen goods becoming a burden, come visit me. I've been known to handle items of questionable interest from time to time, and I'll see what I can do. If you have further need of me, you can find me in the college.
We must hasten to Riften before Mercer can do any more damage to the Guild. You've come this far, so I see no harm in concealing it any longer. The Twilight Sepulchre is the temple to Nocturnal. It's what the Nightingales are sworn to protect with their lives. Everything that represents Nocturnal's influence is contained within the walls of the Sepulchre. Now it seems Mercer's broken his oath with Nocturnal and defiled the very thing he swore to protect. I felt the same way when Gallus first revealed these things to me. I think given time you'll understand what I mean. As a Nightingale, I've been sworn to secrecy regarding the Sepulchre. I know the Guild doesn't do much to foster faith, but I'm going to have to ask that you continue to trust me. I'll make for Riften and scout the situation, see if I can discover what Mercer's up to. When you're ready, meet me at the Ragged Flagon. In the meantime, I wanted you to have this. It belonged to Gallus, but given the circumstances, I think he'd approve. If the Guild isn't willing to listen to reason, you might have to.
And for this, we gain a Nightingale Blade. Fun little side note, by the way. Very rarely, there's a chance this quest will restart again. But only this quest, nothing else of the quest line in and of itself. You can go through it again, and gain a second Nightingale Blade. Now, this is going up on for display. I'm actually going to craft my own later on, because I have the mod for it. But this is a leveled weapon. Depending on your level, it will change its enchantment. Levels 1 to 18 is a 5 points of health and stamina instead of 10. 19 to 26, since we are level 19, we just barely hit that. We get that perk. 27 to 35 is 15. 36 to 45 is 20, and at level 46 and above is 25. It's a really cool sword, a really good sword. Just in general, because it absorbs HP and stamina, which is a unique enchantment. Alright.
I'm assuming you're here for more than a social...
We will do a little bit more. I want to get...
So did Delvin send you again, or are you here on your own?
Delvin? It's Carlia.
Whoa.
We're going to do a little bit more because I want to get the Thieves Guild back. If we tried to go back to the Thieves Guild at any point in time while working with Carlia, we will be treated as if we had betrayed the guild. And we won't be allowed into the cistern. I think we can go down to the flagon, but that's about it. But I want to at least get this back. I'm actually gonna pull out the sword to show it, because it looks really cool. Oh. Actually, why would I make my own? No, I know what I'm gonna do with my Nightingale thing. Never mind.
I'm glad you're here. I think some of these people are beginning to suspect who I am. Are you ready to face the guild? Keep your eyes open. I'm not sure what to expect when we enter the cistern.
Vex is ready to tear you apart. I hope you have a good excuse for bringing Kallista here.
They're waiting for you in this. They're waiting for you in the cistern. No tricks. They're waiting for you in the cistern. No tricks.
You better have a damn good reason to be here with that murderer.
Please, lower your weapons so we can speak. I have proof that you've all been misled.
No tricks, Kallista, or I'll cut you down where you stand. Now what's this so-called proof you speak of?
I have Gallus's journal. I think you'll find its contents disturbing.
Let me see. No, it can't be. This can't be true. I've known Mercer too long.
It's true, Brynjolf. Every word. Mercer's been stealing from the Guild for years, right under your noses.
There's only one way to find out if what the lass says is true. Delvin, I'll need you to open the vault.
Wait just a blessed moment, Bryn. What's in that book? What did it say?
It says Mercer's been stealing from our vault for years. Gallus was looking into it before he was murdered.
How can Mercer open up a vault that needs 2 keys? It's impossible. Could he pick his way in?
That door has the best puzzle locks money can buy. There's no way it can be picked open.
You didn't need to pick it up.
What's she on about?
Use your key on the vault, Delvin. We'll open it up and find out the truth.
I've used my key, but the vault's still locked up tighter than a drum. Now use yours.
It's gone. Everything's gone. Get in here, all of you.
Yeah, everything's gone.
The gold, it's yours. It's all gone.
That son of a bitch. I'll kill him.
Vex, put it away, right now. We can't afford to lose our heads. We need to calm down and focus.
Do what he says, Vex. This ain't helping right now.
Fine. We do it your way. For now.
Delvin, Vex, watch the flagon. If you see Mercer, come tell me right away.
If I see Frey, I'll pluck his eyes from his skull with my bare hands.
Still have quite a good bit of jobs available, if you're looking for some extra coin. Well, well. If you happen to what a delightful find. This should cover it. Well, well. If you happen to... It's worth quite a bit, actually. Quite a catch. There you go. This should make you smile.
Need to stay focused in
Look,
case Frey comes
before I help you track Mercer down, I need to know what you learned from Kallista. I mean, everything. I feared that was the case. From that last entry in Gallus's diary, it looks like he was getting close to exposing Mercer to the Guild. Anything else? What? Nightingales? But I always assumed they were just a tale. A way to keep the young footpads in line. Was there anything else she told you? Trying to make Mercer look bad in front of Maven, eh? Clever lass. Was there anything else? Then I have an important task for you. I need you to break into Mercer's home and search for anything that could tell us where he's gone. Aye. A gift from the Blackbriars after they kicked the previous family out. A place called Riftweald Manor. He never stays there, Just pays for the upkeep on it. Hired some lout by the name of Bold to guard the place. Be careful, lass. This is the last place in Skyrim I'd ever want to send you. Just find a way in, get the information and leave. And you have permission to kill anyone that stands in your way.
Sounds good to me. Alright, so this is where we are going to call it for today.
I don't want to lose
actually got done pretty, a little bit quicker than I thought it was going to be. I'm actually kind of disappointed with this mod. I like that it looks really cool, because it does add in a bunch of stuff. But it is kind of like, it's all gone! All the money is gone! And it's just like, loaded to the brim. So yeah, it's kind of disappointing in that, but eh. Either way, that's going to be it for now. Hope you guys enjoyed the set. I'll see you guys next time. We will continue on from wherever I decide to leave off. But till then, as always, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.